Hey everybody, welcome to Nerds Templar. I'm Randy, here with the Super Smash Bros. AI Ultimate AI League. This is Season 0, the pre-recorded season. And of course we're going Monday through Saturday. We got 22 sets to get through. We got 20 games each, matches for each fighter. They get 2 buys each. And right now, we're in set 8, and we are now moving into the first set, where the 2 smaller divisions will be facing off against one another in interdivisional play, while the 2 larger divisions, as they will the whole season, will continue to play each other. Here we go, Battlefield 1v1. CPUs are level 9, and just a quick rundown. I know we usually go pretty long here, but we're going to try to do it quick. Where we stand currently in the standings, we got, with Team Mario, we got Peach at 5-1, top solo. We got Yoshi and Link at 5-2, Yoshi beating him head-to-head. Kirby at 4-2, Mario at 4-3, number 5. DK is 3-3, Zelda is also 3-3 at number 6 and 7 there. Luigi, number 8, is 2-4. 9th, Sheik is 2-5, and then 10th is Toon Link at 1-5, and 11th, Diddy at 1-5. And I don't think they've played each other yet, so we still have to see. Yes, actually, they'll play next set. We'll find out who is the worst, perhaps, at least for this first half. Because every fighter will play the other fighters in their division twice. Anyway, Team Baddies currently, King Dedede at 6-1. We have Bowser at 6-1. Dedede beat him head-to-head. All the green and yellow division fighters have fought each other once already now. That's why they've moved into interdivisional play now. So they've all fought once. They all have one more still, but we know kind of how they stack up. That's how they stack up right there, in fact. Mewtwo is 5-2, Wolf is 4-3, Ganondorf is 3-4 with Wario 3-4, but of course again they all fought. Ganondorf beat Wario. Snake is 1-6, and Meta Knight is 0-7. Boo. Captain Falcon, though, and Team Nintendo, 6-0, one of the only 2 undefeateds in the entire league right now, currently still. He had his bye, obviously. Falco is 4-3, along with Rob and Lucas. Big tie up there at the 2 spot. And then we have Ice Climbers just behind them at 3-3, along with Ness and Samus at 3-3. So 3 4-3s yet to have their buys. And then 3 3-3s right behind them. And right behind them, we got 3 2-4s at Mr. Game & Watch, Fox, and Sonic, and then finally Zero Suit Samus at 2-5, who was on a bye today, I believe. Yes, she's on a bye today, and Yoshi is also on a bye today. So get some rest, but see if she can come back and maybe get a few more wins, go 5-5 perhaps in the division before the next round of divisional play starts. Finally, Team Universe, the other undefeated, Ike, 7-0. Defeating everybody in the division. Pokemon Trainer, 5-2. Lucario is 4-3. Marth is 3-4, as well as Jigglypuff. Pikachu is 2-5, as well as Olimar and Pit. So kind of a close race between everybody else except Ike. Pokemon Trainer's trying to hang in there with him. We'll see if anybody can defeat him, perhaps in interdivisional play right now for the next 8 weeks. But of course, everyone within those 8 weeks, all the green and yellow will have 6 matches. They'll all play have both of their buys within the next 8 weeks. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let's check out the schedule real quick here. How we're going to be doing this. The mid-card first 6 matches of our 18, as usual. Again, Yoshi on the bye, Zero Suit Samus on the bye. Yoshi at 5-2 toward the top, happy to get a rest. Zero Suit Samus probably also happy with a rest at 2-5 at the very bottom, just to maybe reset. Anyway, the mid card, we've got the interdivisional Pit versus Wolf matchup. It's Team Universe versus Team Universe Pit versus the Team Baddies Wolf, 2-5 versus 4-3. Then we've got Zelda versus Mario in a Team Mario matchup. 3-3 versus a 4-3 Mario. That should be a good one. All of them almost seem pretty good. Maybe again, as we get through this, some of the low card matches might start seeming a little less important, but that's really about it. Mewtwo the Team Baddies versus the Team Universe Pikachu, 5-2 versus a 2-5. And again, these are all randomized before the season started, so it wasn't based on records or anything like that. It was just a roll of the dice in a sense. Samus versus Game & Watch Team Universe matchup, or Team Nintendo matchup there, 3-3 versus a 2-4. Then we've got Ganon for Team Baddies versus Team Universe's Lucario, 3-4 versus 4-3 Lucario. Then we've got Wario at 3-4 for Team Baddies versus Team Universe's Jigglypuff at 3-4 as well. That rounds off our mid card. Then for the low card, we've got Marth for Team Universe versus Snake for Team Baddies, although he's not really a bad guy. That's a 3-4 Marth versus a 1-6 Snake. Yikes. Sonic versus Ice Climbers, Team Nintendo, 2-4 versus a 3-3. Luigi versus Diddy in Team Mario, that's a 2-4 versus a 1-5 Diddy. Meta Knight for Team Baddies versus Olimar for Team Universe, 0-7 Meta Knight, 2-5 Olimar, both of them at the bottom of their divisions. Fox versus Ness in Team Nintendo, 2-4 versus a 3-3 there. Sheik versus Toon Link, that's another Team Mario matchup, 2-5 versus a 1-5. And we've got Falco versus Lucas, another Team Nintendo, 4-3 versus a 4-3, starting off our high card. That's going to be a really good one, I think. Again, all these high cards are going to be great matches. Probably from here on out, they're going to be awesome. DK versus Link in the Team Mario matchup, 3-3 versus a 5-2 Link, coming off a loss to Zelda. Kirby versus Peach, another Mario matchup, 4-2 versus a 5-1. Then we've got Rob versus Captain Falcon. It's a 4-3 versus a 6-0. And then the undefeated Captain Falcon, of course, and the ever-climbing Rob now at 4-3. And then we've got Pokemon Trainer in Team Universe versus Bowser in Team Baddies, 5-2 versus 6-1. Huge matchup there. The two, both number 2s in those divisions. But even better than that, we have, it just so happens, the first round of interdivisional play, number 1 in each of those Team Baddies and Team Universe. We've got Ike at 7-0 versus King Dedede at 6-1. That should be pretty good. We'll see. Or we'll see Ike just destroy everybody. Let's find out. Without further talk, enough talk. Let's start Pit versus Wolf. Von Wolf. Where are you? There you are. All right. And you know what? Because this is interdivisional play now, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that we'll do the secondary outfits, and I think we'll probably be able to get some tertiary outfits in here too. Like for some of them, that's definitely another yellow one for Pit there for Team Universe. Here we go, Pit, Team Universe versus Wolf. It's kind of green as well there, but we're gonna go with his definite green Team Baddies, whatever you jacket. I actually quite like that outfit of the Wolves there. Here we go. Nice. 2 and 5 Pit at the bottom again, at the very bottom of Team Universe, even though he's tied with a couple other 2 and 5s. Against Wolf, who's 4-3, strong showing in Team Baddies for as small as he is, considering that most of the people in Team Baddies are pretty big. Him and Meta Knight, and I guess Snake is also not necessarily a large opponent. The others are. With the chest in there for Wolf, as well as the Moltres. I believe that was Pit's Swirlix. And this is really going to start shaking up things come playoff time, that these two divisions now fight each other 6 matches each, pretty much, within the next 8 weeks. Wolf handling Pit, kind of. I mean, it's kind of close. They've got a little edge fight happening here. Nope. Nothing. Wolf got a Lugia, and Pit has a Fletchling. Pit should be able to avoid the Lugia on the left side of the map there. Lugia really doesn't cover too much. It seems like he's covering more than he is, but yeah. Suicune, though, can always be dangerous there, especially when he's on the left side facing the right side. Wolf avoids that, Pretty easy knockout on Pit there. He is at 99%. Not that he can't just get whacked, but hey, that was a nice block of Pit incoming there. He's got the Bellossom. Pit has a Metagross at the bottom of the map, as usual. He just falls down there, that hefty guy. Arrow, arrow, laser gun. Laser gun beats arrow. Figure that one out. Although those are like magic Pit arrows, so. Oh, Victini for Wolf. That's probably going to be another life taken from Pit. That's crazy. Not a good start for Pit for the interdivisional play. Some of these guys who have no wins, they just cannot catch any breaks at all. So Wolf is up 2 stock now. He's only actually taken like 20% damage from Pit's last life. So that's crazy. He's got an Eevee. He's shooting lasers. Pit's shooting arrows. Just dodging everything Pit has. Gardevoir. Pit getting a little safe. Wolf, another Pokeball for Wolf. That's a Dedede on the right side of the map where they're fighting. Pit, of course, usually doesn't have any issue falling off the map, being that he has wings. But you never know. Oh, of course, that has nothing to do with launching, getting launched off the map. Which is going to happen. Wolf might take a flawless victory to start things off for us here in set 8. Could we see it? And I sort of predict, yep, there's a Keldeo. That'll do it every time. Wow. All right. Well, Wolf beats Pit. I did predict that perhaps the Baddies division would be better than Team Universe. But that doesn't mean that all of the Team Baddies fighters will be better than all of the Team Universe fighters, because we do have to find out if anybody can beat Ike. But that was great. What a great start. All right. Always good to see an an undefeated flawless victory. Maybe not so much for fans of the defeated one. All right, we got Zelda in our first divisional play against Mario, Team Mario Division. And Zelda probably just has maybe that one red. I mean, the purple was kind of close, I suppose. That one's also purple. I mean, I guess you could count that as a red outfit as well. But yeah, I guess since this is our first round of the interdivisional for the other ones, we'll probably not do this for all of the divisional play, but for the first one, let's do it for all. Let's skin up everybody. Zelda versus Mario, we'll put him in the Stars and Stripes. That does technically have more red than blue, so I guess that one is okay. America, anyway, where we're from, born and raised, if you couldn't tell by the accent. But this is a pretty good one. Zelda at 3-3 here. I mean, it's not a bad place to be, right in the center of the division. Mario just ahead, actually, of them. Her and Donkey Kong, that is, both at 3-3. Mario at 4-3, without his bye just yet. Great chance for her to pull ahead of him, really. Both of these two had made the playoffs as well. The playoff picture we looked at last set, they're both in. Mario, of course, ahead of Zelda, but Zelda did also make it in. So they're also both pretty much fighting for playoff contention. Mario, again, obviously being the better record, is a little more comfortable here. Zelda's right at the bottom of the playoff picture. The 3 and 4s were making it in. She's a 3-3. All but one of the 3 and 4s were going to make it in as we stood after set 7. Of course, we still have many games left here. Who knows what's going to happen? Right now, Zelda's already lost a life. Mario is going strong. Togedemaru catching Zelda that time. And then here comes a Marshadow for Mario as well. Not good for Zelda. After a big victory over her boy Link, Now she's gonna, after doing him a dirty like that, now she's gonna fall to Mario. And if that happens, and Link would lose, Mario and Link would have the same record. I don't know if they have gone up against each other just yet. I think they may have. Yeah, somewhere. I would imagine that means that Link beat Mario in set 5, so he would come out on top there, but they do have to again play one more time. Woo! Alright. So Zelda did finally get Mario off. Mario just came back and knocked Zelda out. They both had a ton of percent. Fletchling out. Mario's Goldine as well. Ooh. But again, he's one stock up here. And this would, you don't really want to be 3 and 4. There's Luigi's really the only one just behind Donkey Kong and Zelda here. You do want to stick with Donkey Kong if you're Zelda, I'd say. Mario obviously needs the win to stick with the big pack of Yoshi, Link, and Kirby. Now you could kind of almost put Peach in there. She's actually the only one though with only one win, only one loss that is. So kind of differentiated from the others. 5 and 2 Yoshi and Link, and the 4 and 2 Kirby. Yoshi and Link, Yoshi on his bye now. Link will have his bye actually next set. Then we'll have Mario and Sheik finishing off the last buys. Zelda getting Mario's second stock there. She still has 71% here. Mario's got a Swirlix. Zelda's standing in it. That's not good. He's able to get that Pokeball because of the slow, and that's a Dedede. Shocking Eevee at the top of the map. Falling to the bottom now for Mario, giving a headbutt to Zelda as Mario is also attacking her. 98% on her now. Inkay comes out for Mario. Zelda getting lucky that Mario's not getting crazy good Pokemon here. An Exeggutor now. It's probably better for Zelda if she wants to use that to get away from him, which she should. Or he'll just run and grab that other Pokeball. Oh, that's a Miletta. That's not as good for Zelda. Yeah, they're gonna have a big... Oh, wow, yeah, especially with the Exeggutor there. All those song bombs are just kind of floating around right next to her. That'll do it. Mario, Stars and Stripes. Yeah, 2 to 20. Wow, that is a lot of Pokeballs for Mario. That's crazy. I didn't think it was that many. I thought it was a pretty big difference, but 2 to 20 in items. Mario will definitely take it because of that. That is what you call controlling the map. Now, we have another interdivisional matchup. We've got Mewtwo, who has not lost since set number 2. He lost his first 2 matches. And he's won since then. He's 5 and 2. And he goes up against Team Universe's Pikachu, who is 2 and 5. He's had a really rough time, obviously taking on everybody in the division. Losing to, I believe, the top, probably the top 5. Actually, that is exactly who Pikachu lost to. He beat Olimar and Pit, lost to the others, Jiggly, Marth, Lucario, Pokemon Trainer, and Ike. Mewtwo's got just probably the one. You could maybe even make that brown one work, because it's brown. I mean, why not? But other than that, yeah, that would have to, brown would have to be his tertiary skin. But secondaries for today, I love this color. And I love that Mewtwo skin. Pikachu's got all kinds of things to use. Actually, not really. Got a lot of red hats and a green one and a blue one. And then that. That would be the best. His Luchador, Peachador skin is the best tertiary skin for him. But there we go. Back to the backwards cap. And that is that the Ruby and Sapphire hat? Or is that the... I don't know. Is that Ruby and Sapphire? That's what I'm reminded of. Or is it Gold and Silver? Whichever. We'll see if Pikachu can do something here. I don't know. Because Mewtwo has only, I think, lost to Dedede and Bowser, the two above him in the division. Be just due to record. Just so happened to be the first two that he fought, so yeah. I guess that's why he's sole third place. And why he lost those first two and then won the rest. Again, Mewtwo has incredible up. He has great hops, we'll just say that. The Entei not going to do much at the top unless Mewtwo just decides to hop into it. Nope. Not this time. Hopping around Pikachu, not really doing anything to him. Actually, Pikachu's in the lead here, percent-wise. Got a Pokeball. That always helps. It's a Beware. And I'm pretty sure that Beware just knocked Mewtwo out just when he came out of the Pokeball. He didn't even do anything. He came out and knocked him out. Whoa, no, a Swift plus the Beware for Pikachu, who just did get knocked out. And wow, Mewtwo is extremely lucky that Beware didn't have one more punch left because Staryu just set him up for the next uppercut. Maybe even a knockout because it was about 50%. That may not have been enough. Chespin, though, taking him up to 68%. 2 stock left for both of these Pokemon. Fighting, using Pokemon and Pokeballs, which is normal for Mewtwo, I guess. Not so much for Pikachu. I mean, maybe Ash's Pikachu. He seems smarter than the rest. It's hard because, of course, Pokemon philosophy makes no sense at all. Pokemon metaphysics and anthropology. So we can't really go off of that. We'll just have to call them animals because that's what they really are. Even though they try to make them out to be something more. Mewtwo is a freak of nature, I guess. But again, it's just fantasy. So it is what it is. Pikachu just knocked Mewtwo off for a second time and has the lead. He had the lead in the percentage already. Dealing with the Abra, not really a big deal for him. Got 42% on his second stock as Mewtwo goes to his last. Oh man, Tail Whip by Mewtwo. That'll hurt though. Much more than other Tail Whips probably. Oh man, he's standing in the Lunala. Not really much choices. They're fighting there. Oh no. Another Pokeball for Mewtwo. It is a Snorlax. Ooh. The Lunala finally able to knock Pikachu off after getting zapped several times. Pretty sure he caught that a few times. The Ditto for Pikachu, maybe to finish things off here. 77% for Mewtwo. We are tied up in stock. It is super close. Is Pikachu going to take an upset over the Team Baddie's big bad Mewtwo? Yes, he is. Latios and Latios assisting with that. Wow. Amazing. There is our first upset of the day, of the set. Upset. Pikachu, 2-5, defeating Mewtwo at 5-2. And Mewtwo just not happy about that at all, is he? Arms crossed, eyes closed. 4-12 in Pokeballs. Again, that'll help. That'll help take out a big opponent like a Mewtwo. Next, moving right along here. That's great though for Pikachu. That's a huge win as Pit falls that other 2-5. Samus versus Game & Watch. Here's our first Team Nintendo Division matchup. Samus. Game and Watch. That means we're in the blue division. It means Samus's tertiary might have to just be either black and white or the purple one. The only options. The blue one even doesn't even look blue on here, only because of the helmet there, I guess. Game & Watch has several different blues. We could use either of these, really. But we're going to go again. Secondaries. Samus falling fast, 3-3, had her bye last set. Yes. Won her first 3, lost her next 3. Game & Watch, though, is at 2-4. He had the first bye and then lost 4 and then won 2 in a row here. So basically the opposite. They've done the opposite things. Game & Watch just has 1 less win. But this changes everything if he does win here. Samus, wow. Samus would go from pretty much the top. I don't know if she ever held the first spot over Falcon, but she was probably second or definitely third. If she loses here, she's going to fall to 9th at the very least. And she has 135% on her already. Game & Watch barely taking any damage yet. Not good. Not good. Dedede comes out for Game & Watch here. Trying to use the little, I don't know, puffy trumpet thing to shoot Samus up off of the map. Not going to happen. 177% on her now. Frying pan, skill action. Nope. 64% on him though. Samus slowly stacking a little bit up. Oh, nice rocket to the face. Got Meowth punching on the side there too. There, oh, she actually takes the first stock at 179%. What a comeback there to take a lead. Just fell down and somehow, yeah, Game & Watch just like did a body slam there while she was laying on the ground. I guess that was her Pokeball. She was holding that for a while. Alolan Bullpix. Game & Watch. She have another one? No. I thought there was one more Pokeball. I suppose I was wrong. There's one. I just saw that one coming is all, huh? Samus taken out. Finally. I can't believe it took Game & Watch so long to get that first life. He had so much damage done on her. Not really. I mean, there's a little bit of luck if you're going to just, like, spam mallets or something. But a Keldeo now for Game & Watch. Uh-oh. Can Samus avoid it? She actually avoided that one. That was nice. Almost avoided that with the shield. Avoids that by jumping off the map. Does not avoid that hit. Maybe one more left here. Whoa! She may have also dodged that one. And, yep. Yeah, a little bit of luck if you spam the mallet on Game & Watch, but if you don't do that, there's not really any more luck than any other opponent. Mallet, kind of fun in my opinion. Earthquake there, trapping Game & Watch for a moment. He's got a Pokeball if he can use it. Attacked by Samus at 101%. He's got the percent lead again. If that means anything, we'll see. 106 to 76. Nice hit there, Game & Watch. Oh, nice. He's got a Spupa now after blocking Samus's incoming shots. She's got an Alolan Exeggutor. A 2 on the mallet hit, then drops a bomb. 137 on Samus. 152. Anything will take her out. Apparently, at this point, anything will take Game & Watch out as well. 80%. Series of not great Pokemon here. Togedemaru, though, for Game & Watch. Amazing Pokemon if it is able to catch its opponent, which almost does. The Game & Watch helps out a little bit. Snivy there also for him, though. Throws Samus away from both of them, however. 179 again on Samus to 100 on Game & Watch. He needs to figure out how to actually knock people off the map. That's, I guess, his problem. That's probably why he never wins. 202% on Samus now. Got the Kyurem and a Metagross. Game & Watch at 100%, finally with a hammer. Not even a, I don't even think it was a dice roll hammer, whatever you want to call it, RNG hammer. Just a regular one. Finally gets her. 47% again, though, already on her next life. He gets slammed out of the park, home run. Samus pretty much even the way things have been going here, but that's Samus's Mimikyu. It is. Oh, man. Game & Watch, I suppose. Oh no, he was going away. That is lucky for Game & Watch. That is a beware for Game & Watch. Samus is at 96%. So, that's game. Game for Game & Watch. there it is. Basically, what, maybe like just 4 minutes, whatever, however long it takes for the, maybe about 5. The slight load. It must be 5 minutes until the thing turns off there. Goes dim. Maybe we can change that to 10 minutes in the setting somewhere. 9 to 18 items grabbed. Twice as many for Game & Watch. That'll definitely do you when you're in a 5-minute match. Wow. All right. Game & Watch. Moves up. 3 and 4. He's going strong now on a 3-game win streak. Samus on a 4-game lose streak. 3 and 4. Oh my goodness. Not good for Samus. I thought, honestly, I was, Samus is cool. I love that suit. I'm not gonna lie. Not really. I honestly, I don't think I really ever played any Metroid. I just thought Samus always looked cool in that suit. Also, kind of a fun character in my opinion to play. I like playing all the old characters. What can I say? I'm a OG nostalgia kind of guy. So, whatever. Guess we're kind of pulling for all the old ones, but not doing so great 3 and 4. We got Ganon this time. Ganondorf versus Lucario. Another, perhaps, incredibly good one here that is high card worthy, I would say, honestly. The only reason it's not is because Ganondorf is at 3 and 4 due to him being in a very difficult division. That one's kind of green, we could say, since he's very green in that one. He's also wearing like some kind of... That one almost works too. It's kind of more red. That one's like more brownish and purple, I guess. The green, of course, is the one we're going with against Lucario, who doesn't have any yellow. That's right. Does he have anything that has... The only thing he has is this one that looks almost the same, but look, it's so much... It's like the most blue of all of them. I don't think I can do it. Even though his fur is like the most yellow in that one. So Lucario is just going to have to stick, I guess, for now. Maybe we'll think about it more. For now, the only thing we got for him is his gray skin. But here we go. Second to last mid-card match. Ganon versus Lucario. 3 and 4 versus a 4 and 3. Both of them wanting to Lucario. Well, yeah, because Lucario is 3rd. Ganondorf is 5th in their respective divisions here. Ganon's problem, however, is that he's 3 and 4. He is one on the chopping block here. Samus losing at 3 and 3 is now actually probably has to worry a little bit, I would say. Game & Watch, in fact, moving into a position to maybe get into the playoffs himself. Again, we got a lot of matches left. This is just, as things stand, I suppose. Lucario handling Ganondorf so far, but a Lunala coming out for Ganondorf with the Alolan Executor blocking half the map off might cause some issues for Lucario. It does, in fact. Takes a pretty big shot there. 80% on him now. Almost avoids another shot, but doesn't. And that's a 108% knockout. Ganondorf takes the first one. And the lead. Got a Latios and Latias. Start stacking up some damage. We won't do anything more than that, of course, as Lucario just spawned, but still he's at 60% already. Ganondorf at 133 now after that hit from Lucario. He's trying to fight his way back. He's going to have to get some Pokeballs if he plans to do it, and probably not jump into Fennekin Embers, as Lucario actually was... Maybe that was Lucario's. I'm sorry. Maybe that was Ganondorf that did that. Lucario did take him out, but Ganondorf able to get another Pokeball. It's a Staryu. Lucario jumps out of there quick. It's slightly tied, but Lucario needs to lay down some damage. Ganondorf getting all the Pokeballs, though. Not good. Scouter to get Olimar down there. Again, he's going to be able to stack up some percent if Lucario falls into that. He did knock Lucario off again, as he was already at like 157. Lucario got a Ditto, though. Maybe that can help him bring this back once more to an even stock matchup before taking too much damage. Somehow Ganondorf able to get the Scizor Pokeball over both of the Lucarios. The Ditto Lucario does get Snorlax, which doesn't do anything. Ganondorf off the right side of the map, Snorlax on the left. Scissor doing whatever it wants to do. Lucario only taking a little bit of damage though, with 75%, now at 93. But Ganondorf with an extra life, only at at 120, but has the extra life. And Lucario okay, well he did finally get him far enough away that he couldn't recover. But in 93, oof. 93, 107 now for Lucario after that. Blocks that sword, but not the second one, and that is it. Ganondorf takes down Lucario head-to-head. And of course, some of these head-to-head interdivisional matchups could even mean something for some of these tied people who end up tied at the end. If they played each other, that could determine who makes it into the playoffs right there. In some cases. Next season, it's going to be a little more even, where all the divisions will play the same amount of interdivisional and regular divisional matchups. In fact, at some point, we'll talk a little bit, probably at the end of one of these streams, one of these videos, about how we're probably going to set up Season 1 going into the live stream season. 7 to 6 in items grabbed. Actually not bad for Lucario, but it did seem like he was letting Ganon get a little too many of those. Ganondorf, I guess, just maybe had better items. Not really. Pokemon, that is. But that's how it goes. Maybe Lucario needed a little bit of help from the Pokeballs instead of going even with those. Finally, in the mid-card, a pretty good one here, as we have another interdivisional match. Wario, the 3 and 4-yo. Again, he's kind of been up and down, but recently mostly down. Against the mostly down, because I think she's lost 4 in a row now, 3 and 4 Jigglypuff, who we're gonna probably just call She, because I mean, look at these skins. I just thought about, yeah. So that's another female character for us, I guess. And Wario does indeed have 2 different green skins. They're both very good. They could almost both pass as a secondary green. I think, honestly, let's go with this one this time. Why not? Jigglypuff for the yellow. Oh, that sun hat was really the only one that came close, I think. 2 red. That one would probably work because it's just white and pink, and she's pink herself, so kind of works out. That is, I guess, white and blue, or white and aqua. That's a big purple bow, more like red. That's kind of more like red. That's definitely red. All right. So 3 and 4s. Again, Jigglypuff on the big downswing. Wario just trying to kind of hang in there. Ganondorf now with another win at going to 4 and 4. Wario is going to have to match that. Wants to stay with him, not start looking like Snake and Meta Knight at the bottom of that Team Baddies division. Jigglypuff, of course, trying not to fall down to where Pikachu, Olimar, and Pit are in Team Universe. Ooh. Abra might, well, at least save Wario a little bit of percentage, but definitely not a knockout there. Though Jiggly set it up nicely. And then Staryu set Jiggly up nicely there. % coming out there. She's actually not far. She's tied with Marth right now, Jigglypuff. She's only 1 match from Lucario, who just lost. So really, she's in Lucario's 3rd place. She's not out of this by any means. 4 and 4 is great. Wario totally missed twice in a row. I don't know what he's doing. This is a level 9 CPU. That was a complete fail twice in a row. See, it almost seems like they don't understand how to fight each other. It's funny. Maybe it's just because it's Jigglypuff versus Wario. This is just how the fight goes. A Xerneas. I feel like we've seen that for a bit. Wario there. And Dedede for Jigglypuff. See which one of those is more useful. Perhaps the Dedede if she just stands in there. Wario's Xerneas buff wears off. I don't even think he attacked. 95 to 120 in percent. Wario's favor. Anyone's game though. No stock lost. Wario's guard bar. And I guess Fletchlick as well. He's got a ball. He's got a ball! It's a Snivy who's whacking Jigglypuff with that Razor Leaf. Wario finishes her off for that first stock finally, 180 something. He's at 118 himself though, 120. Jigglypuff comes back angry. He misses his motorcycle off the ledge, doesn't run it into Jigglypuff's big poopy face. The Togedemaru is Jigglypuff's, I believe. Both of them avoiding it in their fight. I think Jigglypuff got that as well, hard to tell. But Wario was flying away from the map. That's Wario's, not that it matters, Executor. Still somehow on with his first stock here. 156. 168. So when it starts getting scary, Jigglypuff actually hanging in there pretty nicely at 81% now, but I mean, it could be even worse than that. It's already bad though. Alolan Raichu though, oof, for Wario as he just takes the head to Jigglypuff, and that's another knockout. Oh man, not quite. He grabs the motorcycle, hops back on into the Spewpa. Jigglypuff finishes him off finally for the first time. Only. The entire stock up here for Wario. And trapped the Jigglypuff with, I guess that was Bill Awesome. Very, very solid lead here for Wario. He's going to move up along with Ganondorf to 4 and 4, it seems. Jigglypuff perhaps dropping then to 3 and 5. At least Pit is 2 and 6. She knows Pit's already lost. Pikachu though is also 3 and 5. However, Jigglypuff's beaten Pikachu. Wario destroys his motorcycle. There is a little bit of hope for Jigglypuff. She just needs a very quick knockout. Got the Ditto. No, that's Wario's. Never mind. Easy to tell. Oh, and a motorcycle runs Jigglypuff over, and that is game. A close-ish one. It started off close. It ended like slightly close. She just needed to get that knockout. Wario though, he can hit hard. So can Jiggly, but you're already at 70%. Yeah, Wario, as he's shown there, might knock you off. So that's it for the mid card. So just a quick break here as then we move into the low card. We had Wolf beat Pit. We had Mario beating Zelda there. Pikachu beat Mewtwo in an upset. Game & Watch over Samus. Ganondorf beat Lucario. And then Wario beat Jigglypuff. So right now, after four interdivisional sets, it's 3-1 baddies over Team Universe, and the only one to drop in Team Baddies was Mewtwo over Pikachu. How crazy is that? The rank 2 fell, and then, or I'm sorry, rank 3 fell. 4, 5, and 6 all won. So not good for Mewtwo. And then we'll see how number 1 and 2 do. Of course, the last 2 matches here, but we'll be right back though. Low card coming up. Next 6 matches. Stay tuned. Nerds Templar. Alright guys, we're back. Here's where things stand so far. Wolf 4 and 3 moves to 5 and 3. Pit to 2 and 6. Mario to 5 and 3. Zelda to 3 and 4 in the Mario division. Pikachu moves to 3 and 5, while Mewtwo falls to 5 and 3. Game & Watch is up to 3 and 4 now. Samus down to 3 and 4 in Team Nintendo there. Ganondorf moves to 4 and 4 as Lucario drops to 4 and 4 in that interdivisional one. And then we had Wario also go to 4 and 4 for Team Baddies as Jigglypuff fell to 3 and 5. Let's go low card. We got Marth. And we got Snake. Another interdivisional matchup. And another perhaps interesting one. Marth did begin things here on the downtrend. He lost like the first 3 or so, maybe. Snake needs some wins. Both of those would work as his green, I would say. See, maybe he can pick him up here against Team Universe. Marth, again, he's 3 and 4. In the middle of the pack. He's actually, because he beat Jigglypuff, he's actually 4th place in Team Universe. He's on the bubble, being that he's 3 and 4. For the playoffs, that is. Top 2 in every division. Top 2 records will get buys. And then total, the next 16 teams total who have the top records will get in, no matter what division. And so, all the 3 and 4s right now vying for a spot, really, at the moment. To stay in there. Rack up a few wins, you're sitting pretty, you know, I'd imagine. At this point, you know, rack up a few wins from here on to set 11 or so. Very close one here. Almost identical percent. Marth. Pokeball for him. It's an Alolan Raichu. Couple good hits on Snake there. Again, keeps things close, but Marth with a nice sword attack takes Snake down for the first time. First knockout. Snake not going to grab that Pokeball. I'll let Marth get it. That's probably a big mistake. It's an Electrode, which, fortunately for him, shooting a rocket at the Electrode does not explode it, or else he would have probably launched himself there. But 113 for Marth should not take Snake much. He's got to watch that mine right there. Well, that'll do it, though. All those ordinances of Snake, they do sometimes come in handy, especially on a smaller map like this. You don't think the level 9 CPU would just wander into the mine like that, but hey, Executor out, heat of the moment, sweat on the brow, you never know. Scissor for Snake might be a great way to come back. Oh my, Scissor knocks Marth too far off of the map. Snake takes a pretty commanding lead right here with only 51% on his second stock, as Marth, one left, falls into the Togedemaru, almost into 2 grenades from Snake. Whew. Oh, the rocket launcher, though, he's already up to 84%. Snake is going hard now. That was the worst thing he could have possibly done, but then, oh no, Marth went down and saved his life by attacking him, resetting the up B, and Snake is back. Didn't lose that life. And this is over. This is game. That is not Marth's. I mean, that is Marth's Giratina. Ooh, Snake barely saved. Oh, maybe the Zoroark just pulled him up there. He didn't really get saved. That's definitely a knockout. 152% Zoroark attack. Marth already has 91% after that flurry of blows from Snake, setting the mine up there, and Marth is fighting right next to it. Barely escapes that one, and that time. Ooh, he is just like trying to set. There he goes. He did it. Set the mine off. Didn't take the damage. Nice. 106%. And there it is. The rocket launcher up into the air. That one hurts. Marth taken out. 3 and 4 Marth loses to the 1 and 6 Snake. All right. I was wondering. We'll see how it continues on the next few matches for him. Snake, that is. 318 knockout time. Just wondering how he would do outside of Team Baddies division. 13-5 in items grabbed. Snake lost that heavily, and he still won. That's crazy. Usually don't see that kind of item discrepancy in favor of the loser. That's pretty nuts. All right, Snake. What a win. Another slight upset, I would say. Kind of. Next, we got only our second. We only had one Team Universe, or one Team Nintendo and one Team Mario divisional matchup so far. A lot of those to come still. One of them now, Sonic versus the Ice Climbers here. I know I keep saying it, but again, I think this is going to be a pretty good one. Sonic doesn't, I mean, yeah, no, that's all. That one would be his next blue, probably. Just the dulled blue and gray. Pretty cool one, though. I like that skin. Alright. Ice Climbers has a ton. We're going to use, I mean, there's this one. That one's kind of nicer just because it differentiates. You get a little bit of difference because this one's like all blue. But let's do that one anyway because it should probably be their main skin. Yeah, but Sonic here, 2 and 4. You'd expect Sonic to be doing better than that, right? I do, at least. Ice Climbers is 3 and 3 right now. They're in fact number 5 in the division because there's a big old tie at 3 and 3. Big old tie at 4 and 3, in fact, right above them at second place. So really, they're a game away. In fact, they're half a game away from second place right now, Ice Climbers. I can't believe it, but that's where we're at. Unfortunately, yeah, Sonic with Giratina handling Ice Climber's first stock, no big deal. See if he can make some kind of comeback here. You can get to 3 and 5. It's not so bad here. Again, we're dealing with one of the larger divisions. They're playing 11. 11 matches will get them their 10 plus bye. First 11 sets in the division, and then they'll just repeat that 10 matches plus the bye within the division. So Sonic this is again only their first matchups against each other here. And because of that, I noticed, we'll see when Peach comes up, Peach is 5 and 1, but she has her last 4 in fact opponents. There's 4 more including today. Her last 4 opponents are very difficult, so 5 and 1 may not be 5 and 1. She could end up 5 and 4, or 5 and 5, I guess. Anyway, yeah, we got a pretty close tie now as Ice Climbers kind of righted the ship. Just need to really not fight off the edge like that, I guess. Lost the one Ice Climber, you can't really get back on the edge. Lost the Ice Climber while they were out there, so pretty much over at that point. But if you lose one, it's pretty much impossible to get back. Especially if you're that far out. Taking a slight lead here over Sonic, percent-wise and everything. The Go-Goat, however, rams them in the face. Very close one. And this has a lot of playoff implication here as well. Low end. Whether they'll be in or not, Ice Climbers was able to get be the first one to knock out the second stock here. They are at 123. Sonic almost didn't make it back up there, I don't think. He also has that little extra. His dodge gives him a pretty nice little hop there, so. His air dodge, that is. The Genesect out of that Pokeball for Sonic, though. Uh-oh. Should help tie things up here if he can maybe get the Ice Climbers into that. Nope. Yep. Oh, only the second Ice Climber, though, not the main one. Which means, hey, stack up a little more damage on that Sonic before you go out. I think we've even perhaps seen the main Ice Climber get a victory by himself. Ooh, won't be doing it. Caught in the Togedemaru. We're 1-1 in lives. Sonic, though, already at 107. Not looking good. 121 now. Ice Climbers get a chest pin, and Sonic is right there underneath it. That is game. Ice Climbers climb into 4 and 3 now. Sonic is 2 and 5. Wow. Sonic, what's happening here? 2 and 5, not the place you want to be. That is extremely far down. 10 to 8 in items in favor of Sonic, not helping him enough. Yeah, that's probably at this point now in the season. Pikachu's still slightly surprising for me, but I guess maybe not. Sonic is also very surprising though for me at this point that he is 2 and 5. Got a Team Mario divisional matchup now. Back to Team Mario. Luigi voices Diddy. There he is. Give them their red skins. Luigi does not really have one. Pink is the closest. Orange would also work, because he does have yellow. Green and blue, purple. Purple that looks more like a blue. Blue, green. Yeah, we could use all these. These pants are technically red in this one. I guess Luigi's gonna have to wear pink. Sorry, bro. That's how Smash Bros did ya. And Diddy's almost in the same situation, except his fur is all yellow there, and I don't want to do that one because that's way too much yellow. The only other one that works for Diddy is really the only one other than his main one is this one, and it's still like just yellow. What in the world? No. Yeah, there's so much, and that's just all blue. That one's brown and yellow, all blue, green. Purple is the best, but that's then purple and yellow. That's probably all we could do. That one and almost this one. Sorry, Diddy. You're just stuck, just like Donkey Kong, you're stuck in your regular attire. That's all you got. Gonna move him to the Team Nintendo division so he can wear all those blue skins. Along with Donkey Kong. He's got a lot of blues, I think, as well. At least one. Anyway, this is a bottom of the barrel matchup. That's why it's in the very middle here. Got two bottom of the barrels, in fact, in a row. And the next one's a interdivisional bottom matchup. So that's kind of fun. But this one's also, I mean, they all mean something. Luigi is at 2 and 4 here. He's not actually at the bottom. Diddy is, in fact, the very bottom at 1 and 5. Losing to Toon Link, I believe, as well, and ahead. No, they didn't play yet, Toon Link and Diddy. We do still need to see them, see who's the very worst. Next match, up, next set. But Luigi at 2 and 4 is actually not doing too bad here. He hits 3 and 4, he's tied up with Zelda, and perhaps Donkey Kong. And 3 and 4 is respectable, 7 matches in. He hasn't had his bye yet. Yes, he has. Yeah. 8 matches in, I guess. 7 matches in with the bye. The Beware, wandering around aimlessly. Is he going for Luigi? No, he's just taking a stroll. Diddy has Gardevoir. Luigi tries to use a strong attack, slips on the banana. Grabs a Pokeball though. Got a Ditto. Luigi. 2 pink Luigis now. And Diddy handling both of them currently. Got an Eevee from that Pokeball. Oh man, but Ditto Luigi grabs and kicks Diddy out of the map. Now regular Luigi by himself takes it to him. Staryu coming out. Diddy caught in that for a moment, a long moment. Luigi a Snivy now. Diddy tries blocking it at first. Good idea. As it was right next to him, he's got an Oshawott. Luigi jumps over it. 140% for Luigi, hanging in there. Somehow dodges that peanut that was just like bouncing at him. Pincurchin not gonna dodge that. Or that. But he just grabbed that banana out of Diddy's hand and whacked him with it. Got the Alolan, but did he just get the Alolan Vulpix by spinning at it? Slapping it open? Backhand? 184. Diddy also apparently needs to learn how to knock people off a map. He's at 122 himself on his second stock, Diddy that is. Luigi has another Pokeball. It's a Mimikyu as he finally gets Luigi, but now there's a Mimikyu, and that'll obviously end him if it catches him. And, oh. Yep, there he goes. Luigi will help out, but I mean, he was done before he even got in. Luigi, an extra stock here, up on the lowest of the low, 1 and 5 Diddy. Looking to move to a pretty decent 3 and 4 in the division. Again, after this, after he goes 3 and 4 with his bye, he's got 3 left to play. He can go 6 and 4 in the first half here, and 6 and 4 is very good. Very good place to be. If you can end up 500 after the first half, Luigi finishing Diddy easily there, his last match, Marshadow helping. Bang bang. So if yeah, you can finish 500, 5 and 5. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Luigi has a very good chance of doing that now at 3 and 4. 22 to 7 in items. Wow. That's a lot of items. That must have been a pretty long. Was it a long one? I didn't even think it was over 4 minutes. Go back and check me on that. Luigi takes it though. 1 and 6 for Diddy. Yikes. And let's see how Toon Link does later in the last low card matchup. See if he also moves what he does, 2 and 5 or 1 and 6 for him. But for now, we have Meta Knight, the other lowest of the low. And this one, the interdivisional Meta Knight versus Olimar. He's not at the very bottom. Pit is. Pit will remain there as well. We got the green Meta Knight. Got the yellow Olimar. He's already yellow. I don't think we have any other ones for him at all either. Could always go with this one. That would be fine. The gray. The white, that one would almost work, but that's too much blue, yeah. Yeah, none of these other ones would work. Here we got this one and we got the white. So, here we go. 0 and 7 Meta Knight. 2 and 5 Olimar, but hey, this is where Meta Knight can reset. Okay, this is where Meta Knight can reset after taking 36% uncontested damage. Interdivisional play. He's lost to everyone within his own division. He's got 6 chances, I guess. 6 chances to pick up matches outside of the division before he then goes back to test his mettle against them once more. In the last 7 matchups, everyone will finish up with their divisional play, of course. Of course, the big division's just doing all divisional play, so. Meta Knight not off to a very good start here. Olimar looking good. He's actually had some good matches. He had a decent match against Ike even, so. Yeah, I don't know. Meta Knight's had some bad luck. He's had some okay matches as well. I kind of thought this would be a bit closer. They're keeping it kind of close. Meta Knight, I should say, is keeping it kind of close. Within range, he's got another ball. Snorlax, and that's actually going to, yeah, be an amazing Snorlax as Olimar is struggling to get back on the map on that side. Nice finisher there, Snorlax finisher. He's had a few so far in this season. A few knockouts. Got more so early on. I think he had a few early in the early sets. Not so many lately, but another one for him. If anyone's keeping track of Pokemon knockouts. Exeggutor does not get any, as far as I'm aware. Arceus, though, wait a second, for Olimar. Meta Knight is in some trouble here. Might lose his first stock. No, he's able to stay on the map for all 3 of those blasts. 161%. Maletta comes out, though, as he's dealing with that. Olimar, that'll do it, though, for Olimar. At 36% only. Meta Knight taking the lead. 0 to 60 right now. Favor of Meta Knight. Swirlix on the right, gone. Something else just came out of the Pokeball. Is it a Goldeen down there? No, it's Inkay. Just as bad. Meow now. Looks like Olimar is definitely probably up on the Pokeballs too, I would say. But Meta Knight, yeah, if Meta Knight was grabbing more Pokeballs, perhaps you'd be winning this even harder right now. Olimar, another one, and it's a, oh no, it's a Solgaleo. He did have that Snorlax Meta Knight, that is. Solgaleo finishes him in that first shot. So does get another one in there. Takes Meta Knight to 29% on his last stock. Olimar now, all of a sudden, a huge lead with an extra stock, 80%. 80% to Meta Knight's 50, 60, 71, 73. Oh no, there's a Giratina, and Olimar just knocked him out of the Giratina's gust, or I think Meta Knight was done. Oh no! Yep, second one. Meta Knight goes up into it. Giratina gust, knocking Meta Knight out. Olimar, victory. All right, well, I mean, I guess you could have kind of seen that one coming. 0 and 7 to 2 and 5. They're both bad, but Meta Knight has yet to win a match, so it's hard to envision that happening so far at this point. 3 to 13 in items, that also doesn't help you at all. You need to grab some items, Meta Knight boy. So Olimar is happy about that. Pit is going to be by himself down there at 2 and 6. Pikachu and Olimar both 3 and 5 now, along with Jiggly. Yep, along with Jiggly and Marth, who lost a snake. They're actually all 3 and 5 right now. All 4 of them tied for 4th place at 3 and 5 in the division. Lucario is 4 and 4 because he just lost. This is kind of what we thought would happen. So those are the last of the low card interdivisional matchups, and so we only have 2 left of the 8. So out of the first 6, the only Team Universe fighter to win, the only 2 Team Universe fighters to win, I should say, are Pikachu over Mewtwo and Olimar just now over Meta Knight. So it's 4 to 2 in favor of baddies, meaning that the victories are stacking up on the green side for now, meaning that we might see more green teams because of that in the playoffs, especially over yellow. But because they get more wins there, it's also going to help them against the red in the blue divisions. Blue division Team Nintendo will be seeing here now Fox, second to last team low card, or the low card matches. Fox versus Ness, and this one is kind of important, I would say. I guess that first one is really all we got. We could also do this last one for another. Doesn't really have any other. Nah, I mean, kinda. Orange and blue is not so bad. Yeah, alright. And Ness. Ness has a few we could use. Let's use that one again, I think. I think we use this one. The blue hat, the blue shorts, the blue-ish shirt. Fox and Ness. This is big because Ness has fallen out to 3 and 3. He's pretty much the same situation as Samus. In fact, he might be in the same exact situation as Samus. The only difference is that he had a bye set 3, so he was win-win, bye, win, and then lose, 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 instead of Samus, who went win, win, win. Lose, 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 bye. But both 3 and 3 on 3-game lose streaks coming into this after 3-game win streaks. Very much scary. Fox at 2 and 4, though, maybe the opponent that Ness can use to right the ship as he writes him right out of the map. 121% or so, I think, on Fox there when that happened. 58 on Ness right now on his first. Into a Dedede. He's up to 70 now, 89, and out of here. Fox just, I guess with the Pokeball, the Snorlax coming out of the Pokeball, maybe just knocked him out there. We're evened up. 2 and 4 versus 3 and 3. That's where we're at right here. Fox can actually make his way into the playoff picture with a win. Especially over somebody like Ness, who's down there with him. With those wins against the guys that you need the wins against in the tiebreakers, right? Beware! For Ness. Oh! Fox jumps into it, and there goes his second stock. 59 on Ness. 59.9. Fox last life already at 37% after the Pokemon help from Ness. On the side of Ness, that is. Another Pokeball for Ness. It's a Togedemaru. Fox just runs away from it. But Togedemaru gets, what, 3 shots, I think, in there? It's actually up there, I'd say. It's a very much an above average Pokemon pool. It might even be better than Lugia because Lugia is so hard to hit with for whatever reason. It's the one space of the map. Might cover like half the map. But unless you hit that Lugia right in the middle, yeah, not much happens. Which, I mean, kind of incentivizes you maybe to throw the Pokeballs toward the middle of the map, but sometimes that probably doesn't help you. I know sometimes, you know, like some of the time you can get some that cover the entire bottom of the map if you have them on the side. So, it doesn't matter because Ness is just going to clean up Fox's last life. No big deal. I think Arceus may have helped with that. Knock Fox off the map and then get that last bit with the Arceus burst. All right, well, next, Ness, 251, pretty easily takes out Fox, unfortunately for Fox. Not looking great. 10-5 in items for Fox, though, did not help him. Ness moves to 4-3, which is an okay place to be. Finally, he gets another win. It's been a long time. Samus, again, lost, so that ends that tiebreaker. Climbers won, so they're also up there at 4-3 with him and above him. And we go to our last low card match here, and it's Sheik, Team Mario versus Toon Link. Maybe only slightly important, maybe slightly interesting because, of course, got any extras with Sheik in here? Maybe a purple we could use. Maybe the black one even, because it's black and gray and red. Yeah. Red for Link. I guess we could go with the black and red too. Evil Link. Evil Toon Link. Slightly important because they're both at the bottom and they need wins. Slightly interesting because they're both at the bottom and someone needs to win. Someone has to win. Sheik at 2-5. Only above Toon Link and Diddy at 1-5. Sheik not having her bye yet. Should be the very last bye for Team Mario. Set 11. Interestingly enough, Zelda was bye number 1 and then bye number 12 as well in set 12. Sheik destroying Toon Link right now, pretty much. He's running away for his life. He's got a Metagross. And a Scissor? Yeah. That'll help. What he may need here, I mean, never know with 1-5. He picked up a win over Peach, of all people. It's the only loss Peach had, and it's against him. I mean, it just goes to show you. You never know. You never know who's going to beat who. And on what given set, what given matchup, someone's going to just get the right Pokeballs. Right now, the Zoroark is not right for Toon Link. It is right for Sheik, who takes a lead there. First stock down. Already had the lead in percentage. Took the first stock. Got a Chespin on the left side of the map there. Will be able to get that Pokeball if she so chooses. Link, oh my goodness, what a play. Snags that thing, takes barely any damage under the Chespin, and it's a Giratina, who gets an extra gust off after she comes back to the map. Almost knocks her off again, but 14%. Toon Link took the lead. I don't know what he was doing there. He's like doing literally nothing. And she grabbed that Pokeball as he was like hopping and swinging it air. There's another ball. 2 balls. Nobody really going for. She grabbed that one. Mimikyu. Sheik grabbing another one. You can't let that happen if you want to win, Toon Link. Dedede and Mimikyu. There's no way Toon Link survives this. It's impossible. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, he almost did, but Sheik went back down to attack some more. Got a Pokeball in her hand. She should throw it and get the other one. Got a Bellossom there. Link standing next to the other one. He should grab that, which he finally does. After throwing a bunch of bombs. Almost knocks Sheik off. He didn't throw the ball, he dropped it, and it didn't open. That was weird. So Sheik gets it. It's a Swirlix. Another Pokeball spawns. Link gets this one. He actually opens it. It's an Abra. Great, but with somebody like Link who has he has arrows and bombs, it could actually help. He also needs the zone. It needs her to be zoned away from the map for a moment, maybe to help him get some Pokeballs. But he doesn't grab them, so it doesn't really help unless you grab the balls while you have the advantage. Link, there you go. Genesect now, 114 on Sheik. Link can tie this thing back up. He's at 36%. His last stock. Sheik avoiding the first Genesect blast, but she's on top of it. Whew, that was scary. Fine, Sydney. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry, Sydney. The dog. Oh, that will do though. Toon Link with perhaps the help of Abomasnow finally taking out that stock. He has 40% left. About to tie it up in percent, in fact. 40 to 22. This is anyone's game here now. You really don't want to lose to the 1 in 5. You don't want to lose to somebody who's below you when there's only 2 below you. The Link, of course, seeing this as a great opportunity. In fact, obviously, to pass Sheik up in the standings, even. Fletchling knocking Link off the map. Believe that. I don't know whose Vulpix that is, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter. Link at 108. I believe it was Sheik's, because I think Link took some damage from it. Got another Pokeball. Could be the winner at this point. Oh, Sheik got one that just spawned right next to her. It's a Meowth. Link grabs that one before it despawns. It's not a winner. It is an Exeggutor. And we've got a 5-minute match here. Zoroark, though. And that is gonna be the end for Link. Sheik, victorious. Almost barely. 40% left still. I mean, 40% only on that last stock, but still. Zoroark definitely helping there to just solidify that one. Not let it continue any longer. 5:05 match. Very long one. 18 to 14 in items. Pretty good for Link. He could have gotten more of those, though. May have given him the win. But it didn't happen. Sheik is now 3 and 5. Again, not a bad place to be for anybody. However, Toon Link at 1 and 6, that's a bad place for anybody to be. Do not want to be there. He's gonna, at this point, him, Meta Knight. Really him and Meta Knight, I guess, so far. And Diddy, because he also lost and went to 1 and 6. Yeah, they're in some trouble. Snake won. He was able to go to 2 and 6. Not as bad. Because again, he has the buys still. But yeah, so low card, finishing this that up, we had Snake beating Marth there. We had the Ice Climbers over Sonic. Luigi beat Diddy. Olimar over Meta Knight. Ness beat Fox. And then finally Sheik just defeated Toon Link. We'll be right back for our high card set. Stay tuned. Alright, what's up guys? Randy here, Nerds Templar, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Number 0, Season 0. This is the high card matchups. We've got Falco. And we've got Lucas. In an important Team Nintendo matchup. Lucas doing a little better than his buddy Ness, even though he lost to Ness. Falco and Lucas both are at 4 and 3 right now. Falco doesn't really have a third good one to use. Definitely has a good second. Lucas has a couple, I think. Yeah, we got a couple we could use. We're gonna go with that. I think we went with this one last time. Yeah, but definitely an important one here. These guys are tied. Two of the three tied at the top in second place. So, can't get much more important than this, but you can. Such as what's to come. Crazy that this is the first of our high card matchups and it's this important, right? So we got 6 really good ones. Lucas on a few win streak now. Finally getting some of those because he's always putting on a good match. Always coming close. Falco also. Both of them reaching the ledge at the same time. Falco has a really big lead right now. Lucas just got that Lugia, and they're fighting on the side of the map where it just spawned. Falco is not going to avoid that, actually. Lugia gets a knockout. And Lucas takes the lead, even though he was losing in percent. He now has a Giratina, and Falco has to now avoid 3 gusts. That's kind of annoying. Even though you have full, no damage taken, yeah. Doing that, having to deal with that, might actually, nope, he'll be fine. He's got the extra side B to get him back over in the case of a Giratina like that. Oh my goodness, and now a Kyogre and a Xerneas for Lucas. He's gotten like every legendary already. And is that also his Darkrai? Falco avoids Kyogre, no problem. Lucas still with a 3 stock though at 153. Falco trying to just take him out with the laser gun, not gonna happen. Oshawott will also not be able to take him off the map. Falco at 67 on his second stock. 169 for Lucas now, and that is Falco's. No, that is Lucas's Tapu Koko as well. Falco is now launched into it and launched off of the map. Lucas at 169%. Now he's at 0, 2 stock left, but he has an entire stock up on Falco now in this 4 and 3 matchup. Tied for second place. Whoever wins this knows that they're still tied for second place with Rob, even if he wins. But he has to fight Captain Falcon in a match to come, and that is not going to be easy for either of them, really. That is why this matchup is so big. Could be sole second place if you win. Ditto, Lucas. Falco had not much of a chance there. Lucas was not taking much damage. Falco taking a ton. Lucas finishes him off that last stock. Boom. Barely taking much damage on that second stock of Lucas's. Pretty commanding victory there over Falco. Falco's had some iffy ones, I think, in the past. But hey, he's 4 and 3. He's 4 and 4 now, which is not great, but it's not horrible. 3 to 10 in items in favor of Lucas, who is now 5 and 3. Only behind Captain Falcon at 6 and 0, and maybe Rob also at 5 and 3. Lucas, I believe, lost to both Rob and, well, he must have lost to Rob. Now he beat Falco, which again is good, but in the head-to-head with Rob, yes, I do believe he lost. No. He may have won if they played, or they didn't play. Chances are they didn't play. Actually, yeah, wow, next match. Can you imagine that? Can you believe it? Next set, they're going to play each other. Lucas and Rob. But for now, we have a bunch of divisional matchups, obviously, because we didn't do too many yet. So now we have Donkey Kong versus Link in another super important one. Link, who just lost to Zelda, of all people. And again, Donkey Kong actually could go with this one for his other red one, because it's just white and red. That would work. It's probably the best and only other option for him. Let's do it. That can be. I think the only reason we said it wasn't going to be was because Diddy didn't have a second one, so we figured, you know what, we'll let the Kong Bros match with meaning that they don't have a secondary skin. We'll give them one secondary, so they'll have like just the one. Figure out what that will be for Diddy. Link obviously has one That could be 2, I suppose, for Link. Dark Link might be the best one because that's a little too much blue there over the red. So, all right. Again, Donkey Kong is 3-3 at his bye. 5-2 for Link. He has not at his. He has his next set. But he's trying to stay up there with, again, Peach, Link, and Yoshi. I mean, Peach, Kirby, and Yoshi. None of whom have gone yet, but Mario also just won and moved to 5-3, so Link could fall to 5-3 with them, as we mentioned when that was happening earlier today, earlier in the mid-card, second matchup, that is. But yeah, Donkey Kong, if he could move to 4-3, then he'll be sitting in a pretty decently commanding lead, spot there, top half of the division. If you're there, you're happy at this point. At some point, whenever you get to 2/3 of the way through or whatever, then you do have to start getting out of that midway point a little bit. But for now, that's where you're happy to be there. Link took the first life. He's got 68% on his first stock now. Hopping around the map, trying to avoid the big ape. Lost that Pokeball. Let's see if he can recover it. He does. It's a Mimikyu. Uh-oh. Donkey Kong already up to 46, and Mimikyu gets him. Link, can he put that? He puts a bunch of damage down. It's not quite enough to take DK out. He's at 75, though. Link at 106. Handling Donkey Kong right now. Chestspin comes out, hits him with some chest bombs. Link bomb, nope. Donkey Kong throws it back at him. Donkey Kong got an Exeggutor while Link gets a Deoxys. About right. 141 and Donkey Kong loses his second stock. Link is still 3 stock strong. Oh, until now. But he still has that lead. Still has that stock lead. A big one, too, with the percentage well in his favor. Oh, no. He just got a Zoroark, and Donkey Kong is at 66 already. Oh, man. If Link was adding his damage to that, Donkey Kong probably would have been done. He had a Pincurchin, though, down here. In the meantime, doesn't look like it's going to actually do anything. Donkey Kong just avoiding it on those top platforms, and then Link just finishes him off. Okay. Link almost took that flawlessly. Almost. Wow. All right. What a way to come back from that loss, though. Maybe proving that it was a bit of a fluke, perhaps. Maybe he was going a little light there on Zelda. A little easy. 5-10 in favor of Link on items. He moves to 6-2. That's a very strong position to be going into your bye. Donkey Kong 3-4. Could be worse. Could certainly be better. He's actually now tied both with Zelda and Luigi at 3-4. And we move to another Team Mario matchup. The last of them, Kirby. You know that means it's going to be good. Versus Peach. We could actually do that for another Kirby one, that orange. Oh, and this white and red for Peach. Sweet. Got a bunch of them. Nice. Alright. The best matchup here. 4-2 Kirby versus the 5-1 Peach. This is the beginning of her difficult run. Last match, she had Diddy. Before that, she had Luigi. Before that, she had Toon Link, and before that, she was on a bye, okay? So, now she has Peach, that is. She's got Kirby, then she's got Yoshi, and then she's got Link, and then she's got Mario. So she has to play the other top 4, not including her, top 4 of the top 5, not including her, in these next 4 sets. So we'll see if she can actually remain at the top, or if she falls below all 4 of them. Right now, she's kind of taking it to Kirby. Kirby bringing it back, but the Beware wandering. Ooh, the block. And no Beware attacks. Is that Peach's Dedede? I think it is. Yep. Pretty much tied up as you would expect these two to be, hopefully. Kirby going for the... Oh man, he went for all of it and he didn't get it, but he did get some nice damage there. Some more damage on that up A. 89 to 116. Oh man, another up A next. Can't keep taking those, Peach. 138 to 89. He just keeps spamming it now. Got the Bell Awesome over there. Oh, here comes a spinning crescent kick from Kirby. And there goes Peach. One life gone. Kirby ahead against number one. Oh my. He's going to play completely risky now, apparently, because he's got that life advantage. He's got the Lunala. He's become Peach. Channeling his inner princess. Oh, wow. Lunala takes Peach out again. Kirby, 144. No stocks gone. Peach has one left, and he just got an Entei now. Peach is just going to not stand there. I'm not exactly... Was that her Entei? I'm not sure, but Kirby just went blasting off the map. Kind of like Team Rocket. Oh! Peach sends him into the chestnuts. Once, at least. Gets a Gardevoir, that won't help. Took him to 63% on the second stock pretty quick. Now he's up to 75, but will it be enough? She has 21 on her last. Oh, 117! She almost took him out with that turnip. That was an epic turnip. He's getting a little crazy now. I think that's, yes. Oshawa doesn't matter. Oh, Peach just tied it up. She's at 42%, 58. That is her Beware. Doesn't look like it's going to be doing anything, though. Won't trace either. Or I believe Kirby. Pretty much almost even. 69% for Peach. Kirby's got none, though. 85. Ooh. Fletchling for Kirby. Ditto for Kirby. Oh, no. 105 on Peach. Kirby hasn't taken any damage on this last life. She's dealing with double Kirby now at 125%. It's game, I would have to say, at this point. Kirby gets another Pokeball. It's a Metagross. Wow, what a way to finish that. He took no damage on that last life. Handling Peach. And there it is. Peach takes another loss. And this time, it's to one of the top opponents. 12 to 7 Kirby in items. That was huge. 5 and 3 Kirby, 5 and 2 Peach. Kirby still needs his bye. I'm sorry, I just can't count. 5 and 2 Kirby, 5 and 2 Peach, yes. I gave him a win and a loss there. Our last Team Nintendo matchup, though. Rob versus Captain Falcon. Can you believe that these great matchups are falling at the same time? We have such great matchups to come in the interdivisional play. I mean, these are amazing to begin with. But then there's still 2 more even better matchups than the ones we've just seen. We've got the 4 and 3 Rob, who's got 2 blue skins. Nice. Versus the undefeated. Kind of use that one or this one, yeah. Captain Falcon, 6 and 0. 4 and 3 or 6 and 0. Captain Falcon had his bye. Rob has the very last one. So we'll just have to see where he ends up by set 10. That'll be the end for him. So right now he is technically tied for second. He's really, right now, he is second. He will remain second if he wins. He will actually drop to third, fourth if he loses because of Lucas beating Falco. Falco has beaten Rob, I believe. They'll both be down there at 4 and 4. Captain, oh man, especially with a Keldeo. They're both dealing with tough Pokemon right now. Actually, wait a second. Were those both for Rob? So that may have kind of not good, obviously, for Falcon that he's dealing with all that, but dealing with them at the same time is better than dealing with them at different times. Zoroark and Keldeo, that is. Oh, nothing great here though for Falcon happening. Rob is got a great lead because of those Pokemon. I believe that were his. Knocked off by Raichu. Oh man, Falcon finishes that. Pretty much ties it up here. Dashes his way to the Pokeball. It's a Meowth, who's might keep Rob off the side a little bit here for a moment. And the Lugia comes out on the left side now. Wait a second, are we going to see 2 Lugia knockouts in one set? Oh, yes we are. Yes we are. Lugia going hard today. Captain Falcon now has a huge lead all of a sudden. An entire stock up, and Rob. Man, these Pokemon pretty much just finished this match for us. Maybe under 2 minutes, perhaps. Scissor now for Rob. Might try to tie things up. Is that also his Lunala? No. Maybe. It might be, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh man, and the Darkrai. That'll do it. Okay. Okay, here we go. We got a game. One of the closer. Oh. Xerneas for Captain Falcon. Can you put the damage down? Because that is going to hurt. One attack from... Yep, almost. 103. That was a ton of damage. That will do it. Oh, he blocked half of it. Falcon not buffed up anymore, but still, he is Captain Falcon. He's always buffed up. Snorlax on the left side of the map. Rob is going to avoid that. Going to avoid the Captain Falcon attack. Velocim at the top. Puts him to sleep. He's in a spot where Falcon just can't quite get him, though. That was sort of lucky. Abra, though, now. Again, might not do anything. It might set him up for a hit like this. What? Oh, my goodness. Captain Falcon just went too hard, and he lost his first match. I don't know if he even needed to do that. I'm not sure if Rob was going to survive there or not. But Rob just beat the undefeated Captain Falcon, because Captain Falcon kind of defeated himself. 323. And those Pokemon were insane. 5-11 in favor of Captain Falcon, actually. Unbelievable. Rob. Who would have thought moves to 5-3, knocks Captain Falcon to 6-1. And we still have 2 matchups left. What? Trainer of Pokemon is now up in Team Universe against the big baddies Bowser. Don't know if we have anything at all here. I mean, we do have the yellow hat. She's also got like all orange on. That's almost works. And Bowser, of course, has his 1 green for sure. That one would kind of work too, I guess. All right. You know it's going to be good. 5-2 Pokemon trainer, number 2 in the division, only behind the undefeated 7-0 Ike, versus the 6-1 Bowser, second in his division, only behind the 6-1 Dedede, who has defeated him in their first head-to-head. Punches Squirtle in the face. Squirtle gets a victory. What? Might not help. Although with something like that, you could knock him off the side. No. Didn't have any percent done, so if you're going to take a victory, that's the time to do it. Beware, though, now for Pokemon Trainer. Good Pokemon to begin here. %80 for Bowser, 54 for Pokemon Trainer. Avoids the Beware. Brings the percentage back basically to even here. Oh man, Ivysaur with a big hit. Takes one back and oh man, 89% Bowser knocks him out. What? Here we go. Bowser up a life already. Oh man, Charizard along with the Chespin trapping Bowser. Looked like Charizard just stopped him from not getting knocked off, but not that time. Does it himself. He just wanted to do it himself. Didn't want no help from no Chespin. Squirtle comes out. Got a Pokeball. It's a Tapu Koko. Bowser has the other one though, I think. Might drop it. Doesn't drop it. Does now. There's two down there now. Dedede, more lightning. Squirtle grabs both of them. It's a Ditto. How's that gonna work? Is it just work like Pokemon Trainer? It's able to switch probably. It's probably not stuck as Squirtle. Let's find out though. He's just shielding. Grabbing the Pokeball maybe? And super helpful that the Ditto can do. I don't. He's just shielding. He just basically did nothing. Scissor though, that helps. And Pokemon Trainer just took Bowser down again. But a Marshadow here might even things out unless Squirtle just stays off the map. Nope, comes back up at the wrong time, exactly when Marshadow is turning up. Marshadow's still there. Still there. Gardevoir must be for Pokemon Trainer. I think it actually blocked that Marshadow. It did, yeah, it does. We're tied 1-1 life now, though. And it's basically tied in percent. And, ooh, I thought Squirtle just missed the ledge, but no. Still anyone's game. Bowser's got more percent. Oh no! Arceus for Pokemon Trainer. Bowser's off the map. It's... No! I was wrong. It was Bowser's Arceus. And Squirtle was off the map. Wow. Bowser does get the victory. Barely. That was a great one. 5-2 versus a 6-1. Bowser moving to 7-1. Trainer, unfortunately, to 5-3. Got a tough opponent. Rolled a very tough opponent. Gonna play everyone in the other division except 2 fighters. So yeah, there's a chance that some of these fighters are gonna get really lucky and not have to play like the top 2 in the division or something. That could happen. So yeah, there it is. 258 there. At 11-6 in items, Pokemon Trainer even had that. That was probably very helpful for them. We still have one match to go though, guys. We have the undefeated Ike now at 7-0 for Team Universe, taking on the 6-1 King Dedede for Team Baddies. So now we had Baddies guy was the favorite, or the higher record in the last one. This time Team Universe comes in with the higher record, undefeated. King Dedede, we could almost use that last one. Could use the all gray one for him. King Dedede's one loss, if you're wondering, was to Wolf in set 3. It was definitely one of the matches that made Wolf seem like a top contender. Ike off to a bit of a lead to begin, but now Dedede bring it back a little bit. Bring it back. Ike gets a Staryu and Dedede is caught in that. Every little bit counts here, and that is a lot of bit. What? He did get it. I thought he had a Ditto. He does have one. Not doing like anything. Giratina now, wait a second. Ike is getting huge Pokeball pulls right now. He's getting hits like crazy out of these packs. But Dedede just avoiding it. Avoided all of the Giratina. But not the big sword from Ike. Ooh, That's 75% on Ike, and he just pulled a Beware. King Dedede is at 0%, but he's got a full Beware to deal with. Ike not even close to making it back on the map there. That is huge for Dedede now. Can he? Wait a second. Oh, Beware somehow missing all of those chances to uppercut. Ike needs to avoid the Mimikyu. Doesn't. Gonna take tons of damage here for free. Actually missed that second hammer there, Dedede did, so not as much as it could have been. Oh, wow, this is crazy. Ike missing again! The side. This is huge. Dedede has the lead. Oh, Ike almost brought it back to even. Got the Kyogre now. Dedede at 93%, 101. Hit the Kyogre in the snout. Kyogre maybe helped with that last one. I don't know if Ike needed the help. It's tied up 0-0, one stock left. Ike just pulled a Victini. They both missed their big attack. Ike hits. Ike with the Victini final smash. Is it going to be enough to knock Dedede out? It's not. 59% on Dedede. That was a ton, obviously. Snivy now. Razor leaves to the face of Dedede. Ike misses the big attack. He gets another Pokeball. It's a Swirlix on the side of the map. Dedede slowed. Ike doesn't get the finisher with the up A. Up B, that is. Gets another Pokeball. It's a Pincurchin in the middle of the map. He swings that spike back at Dedede, who blocks it, then knocks him off the map. White! Ike has the Pincurchin. I don't know what he's doing. If he's just... Oh, man, this is insane. Dedede got to Bellossom. The next Pokeball could be the thing that does it. It's a Chespin for Dedede, but it doesn't matter. Ike gets the sword attack on the edge of the map, away from the Dedede, barely. The Chespin knocks Dedede the whole way clear onto the other side, out of the map. Ike, with the win, stays undefeated against probably one of the toughest opponents in the league, other than himself, in King Dedede. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. Bowser now sits at the top of Team Baddies because of that. A 244 match, are you serious? A lower than average, not super fast, but lower than average for sure. Because they just went at it, folks. 11-5 in items. Ike, that definitely, absolutely helped Ike there. Does that mean that Dedede actually had that? If Ike didn't have the Pokeballs? Who knows? Maybe we'll have to find out in the playoffs. Maybe it'll even be the final. Because I could see that happening. Ike could see that happening too. Wow. All I can say about that one. Definitely the best match, not just because of records, but honestly, that may have been one of the best matchups we've had just in general. That was amazing. All right. Let us check out where everything stands now. Now at the end of set 8, our first interdivisional set. All right, well, we had a few changes, not many. Some of the bigger ones, though, I guess we'll mention. Let's do the two small divisions first, shall we? Let's start with Team Universe, Yellow Division. Ike, I believe this remains the exact same. Ike at 8-0 now. Pokemon Trainer, though, 5-3. Ike has a really nice cushion there. 4-4 for Lucario, 3-5 for all of Marth, Jigglypuff, Pikachu, and Olimar, which remain in the same positions. But yeah, they're all tied now. And then Pitt by himself at 2-6 at the bottom. And then in the Team Baddies, the only change we've had here, the only change we had was Bowser taking the top spot at 7-1 now over Dedede, who lost to Ike, now at 6-2. Mewtwo is at 5-3 after losing to Pikachu, along with Wolf, who lost as well. No, who beat Pitt, beat Pitt to now tie Mewtwo, but in the head-to-head, Mewtwo does come out on top against Wolf. Ganondorf and Wario at 4-4, both still tied up together, but again, Ganondorf had beaten Wario. Snake at 2-6 now, and Meta Knight at 0-8. Now let's do Team Nintendo, the Blue Division. We have Captain Falcon at 6-1. He's still top. He's 6-1 now. Rob still behind him in second at 5-3, however, and Lucas as well. Then we have Ice Climbers at 4-3, along with Ness. Head-to-head, I believe they still have to go. Rob and Lucas at 5-3s, though, are going to be facing off next set, so that's going to be one of the best ones for sure. Then yes, we got Falco by himself at 4-4 there, number 6 in the division. Then Mr. Game & Watch and Samus both at 3-4. Game & Watch just beating Samus there today. Fox at 2-5, Zero Suit Samus at 2-5, and Sonic at 2-5. Fox has yet, I believe, to play either of them, perhaps, and Zero Suit Samus has beaten Sonic, so that's how they all stack up at the very bottom. That is why Sonic is the last place in Team Nintendo. How about that? Finally, Team Mario, the one that changed the most. Team Nintendo changed there a little bit toward the bottom. But the one that changed the most, by far, Team Mario. Link back up to the top at 6-2. Kirby is now second at 5-2, along with Yoshi and Peach, but Peach is in 4th place, losing now to Kirby. She went the whole way from 1st to 4th. She didn't lose to Yoshi yet, but Kirby's beaten them both. She could have, I guess I could have put her in 3rd there, now that I think about it. So her and Yoshi still have yet to play, I believe. So, oh my, that's another one for tomorrow. How about that? We're going to have 2 amazing tie-breaking, high record tie-breaking matches next set. That'll be great. And then after that, though, things remain mostly the same. Mario at 5-3, Donkey Kong, Zelda, and Luigi at 3-4. However, they're all now vying for the bottom playoff positions. Sheik at 3-5 has a bit of a chance still, after beating Toon Link, who's 1-6, along with Diddy, also at 1-6. And they will also be playing next set to find out who is the worst in that division. So that's it. That is where things stand after 8 sets. We are moving right along, guys. We are nearing the halfway point. The halfway point, the official halfway point, is after set 11. We're almost there. 3 away at this point. So I hope you're enjoying. Here's what we got coming up next time. Not in the order we're going to have them, but here's the matchups. For set 9, we've got Yoshi and Peach. Talked about that. Sheik versus Zelda should be good too. They both vying for bottom playoff spots. Mario versus Donkey Kong, that's another mid to higher record matchup. Diddy versus Toon Link to decide the bottom, and Luigi versus Kirby to decide if Luigi's any good or if he's also at the bottom. Kirby may be a little easy for him. Link finally gets his bye for set 9. Then in the Team Nintendo, the other divisional matchups, we've got Ice Climbers versus Samus. Again, a mid-range matchup that Samus needs to win. Climbers also need to win it if they want to remain at the top in the top half, and because Samus in the bottom half wants to take that position from them. Ness versus Sonic. Maybe an easy one for Ness. We'll find out. And then maybe another good one for him to bounce back on with. Lucas versus Rob, one of the best matchups for sure. Very important. Captain Falcon versus Fox. Maybe he can bounce back after his second loss, or his first loss, that is. I'm sorry, his first loss after being undefeated. Maybe he can get his win against Fox to start back up. And then finally, we got Game & Watch versus Zero Suit Samus. Important for Zero Suit Samus. Definitely important for Game & Watch. Both of them there at the bottom. And then we have Falco on his bye. And then finally, we have Olimar for Team Universe versus Ganondorf for Team Baddies. We've got Lucario for Team Universe versus Wario for Team Baddies. That'll be a good one. Jigglypuff for Team Universe versus Mewtwo Team Baddies. And Pikachu for Team Universe versus Meta Knight for the Team Baddies. Maybe Pikachu will gets himself another win there. And then we got Wolf for Team Baddies versus the Team Universe Ike. Oof, that is unfortunate for Wolf. And by the way, if you're wondering if Bowser was going to somehow escape the interdivisional play without having to play Ike himself, since Dedede did have to and lost, or not because of that, but Bowser does indeed have to. In the last set of interdivisional play, Bowser will be going up against Ike. So we'll see what happens by that time, if there's still 1 loss and 0 losses, Bowser and Ike respectively. But anyway, Dedede is going to be up against the Pokemon trainer in Team Universe there. That'll be a really good one too. Wolf and Ike is going to be great. Bowser versus Marth might even be pretty good there. And then finally we got Team Baddies Snake versus Team Universe Pit, the Snake Pit match. it's probably not going to be very good. Snake might even get another easy win for himself there, playing two of the worst in Team Universe to start things off. Marth, not actually one of the worst, but maybe. It's hard to say right now where he's at. Pit is the worst, though. Anyway, that is it, guys. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for joining us this whole time. I hope you're, like I said, I hope you're enjoying. If you have any comments, any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. I do hold comments only because of vulgar statements. You just can't trust people these days. They just say the craziest things. They just can't say things without putting like a bunch of other nonsense in there that just, this is a family channel, guys. So again, don't take the Lord's name in vain either. That's a surefire way to not get your comment approved. So pretty simple rules, honestly. Just don't be silly. You can criticize, you could say pretty much whatever you want. Just make sure it's something that is family friendly enough is all. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Join us in the next one. Set 9 coming out tomorrow, because now I know, I think that set 1 and then set 7 and so on will be, there's 6 sets per week, Monday through Saturday. Set 1 was on a Monday, so set 8 today is a Monday. Set 9 will be a Tuesday. I will see you in that one. This is Randy with Nerds Templar, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out.